Hello, everybody, and welcome. It's Dragon Warrior Wednesday, and we are moving on to a new Dragon Warrior. That's right. It is Dragon Warrior 3. We're going to be looking at 3 different versions of Dragon Warrior 3 to start, and then moving on to playing the... Oh, right! Yeah, okay. So, right off the bat, this little cutscene we have here is not in the Japanese version of Dragon Warrior 3. This was added in the localized version. We've got someone fighting a dragon on top of a mountain. Cutting off a wing, stabbing in the chest. Rip. Excellent. Good. But yeah, Dragon Warrior 3. We're going to be talking a lot about Dragon Warrior 3. While we go through this. One thing I want to kind of talk about while we're starting Dragon Warrior 3, and this is something I don't think I've really mentioned as we've been playing through these. The Dragon Warrior series is obviously very close to, without any context, we'll find out who that is soon. Very soon. This game represents kind of but yeah, one thing I want to mention as we're jumping into this here in Dragon Warrior 3, like you might be thinking, all right, we have. Hold on, I'm pulling up my list here. So you might be thinking, like, all right, we have Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest, and Final Fantasy, these 2 major pillar series. But one thing that's definitely important to note is that if we're looking at Final Fantasy, the game named Final Fantasy, that game was released in December of 1987. All right? Whereas Dragon Warrior 3 was released in February of 88. So it's easy to think of Dragon Quest 1 and Final Fantasy 1 as the ones that are like next to each other, but there's actually a pretty big time gap between them. So that's a thing I want to bring up as we're playing through Dragon Warrior 3. Think of this through the lens of being released basically contemporaneous with Final Fantasy 1. Anyway, my control there. Oh, I have to hit start. Let's begin. Let's learn about our friend who was thrown into a volcano. So this is just gonna be a temporary file. We're gonna be playing on the Super Nintendo for our actual playthrough, but try. Here's one we get. This is a meaningful choice. Dragon Warrior 3 has gender-locked equipment as well as some other things that matter off of it. So this is quite real. Oh, did I put drive back? Whatever. Oh no, I did spell it wrong. I have to reset. I can't look at that. I can't look at that much. I'm just gonna hit start and restart it. Alright. I was too busy thinking about Final Fantasy 1. But yeah, I think it's important to note that those, like, Final Fantasy 1 and Dragon Warrior 1 are not games that hit each other at the same time. Message me just fine. Okay, so let's start things up. Anyway, it was Slyo 3's 16th birthday. Wake up. It's morning. Now it is on our 16th birthday. So the hero here in this game is the lad, is the boy. They're 16. They're waking up, and they're gonna go visit the king today. It's their 16th birthday. So here we are. Slyo. We have some stats. We got some equipment. Everything's normal as we'd expected. We don't know spells yet. But let's just start things off. There's Zera's cycles about how popular Dragon Quest III was. Dragon Quest III was the best-selling Dragon Quest game up till 7. And that's not to say 4, 5, and 6 didn't sell well. They did. They sold quite well. It's just that 3 is the biggest. Anyway, let's go visit the king and find out what's going on. We can visit other people downstairs after we talk to the king. Ah, of course, we can savor the Imperial Scrolls of Honor. I like that we have a little saber for our little lad. Again, it's great. Alright, King, what's up? So, here we are the son of Ortega, the hero. It is said that Ortega met his end when he fell into a volcano's crater at the end of a battle. So, now we have, we're the little hero who has to avenge our hero dad by fighting the Archfiend Baramos. We had to be 16 to get our license to go into the volcano. Alright. Seek companions at the local eatery. So, we have a couple new mechanics. In a fight, the further back you stand, the less damage you incur. We're going to have a party, and the formation matters. The front characters in the party are the ones who will be taking attacks more often. This is like a percentage that leaves the fourth character in the party having something like a 5% to be targeted. So, a solo journey is too dangerous. We're going to the west edge of town to find companions. We have day-night. As told by our friend here. But yeah, let's go down this stairway that looks like it's made of, film. And head to the west end of town. Another fact about Dragon Warrior 3 here, Dragon Quest, the series, was a very huge, influential series that sold millions in Japan and took a long time to take off outside. A big part of that is, you take a look at the release date for 3, there's a 4-year gap between the release of Dragon Warrior 3 in Japan and release outside. by that point, Final Fantasy IV had already come out. I don't think it took off until 8, honestly. 7 existed, but I don't think it sold very well outside of Japan. Like 8 is where it was like a thing. All right. So we got the vault. And here's where we matter. If you're gonna take anyone, you should take a soldier, pilgrim, and a wizard. So the way this game works, we have our we have our hero, the hero, son of Ortega, and we get to hire our companions. So here we have. Here's some companions we could just hire out of that are like in the list. We also can go upstairs. And go here. We can create new characters. This is gonna be... So here we can create a new person for our party. We can give them any of the main classes here. We have soldier. This is your stock person wearing armor, holding a sword. They're the equivalent of the hero in 2. We have pilgrim. Pilgrim would be called cleric, but we're still in early Nintendo. So, everything to do with religion is removed. They are a cleric. We have wizard. They are the offensive wizard. They get all of the... They get a good chunk of the powerful offensive fire and such spells. We get fighter. Fighter is different than soldier in that fighter is like a monk-style class. They're not all unarmed. They have claws. And if I remember right, they have a high crit rate. We have the merchant. Merchant has... Yeah, fighter is more offense. Like, fighter and soldier are like the offensive style classes. Merchant is, like, they have, like, gold that they have going on. I forget what merchant actually has as their, like, unique thing. I think they're more of a support class. It's actually, I don't remember using a merchant. Then we have Goof Off. Goof Off is, kind of a joke class. They're not anything. Here's their starting class, but they hold a secret power. Is this the right person? Yeah, let's go ahead and register. Loof. Will also be a goof off. Again, the you know, male, female, this doesn't matter. It has a different, and you can see here's our different, we rolled different stats. We have 12 HP instead of, I think, 15. Let's go ahead and create one more. Yolofo, who's also a goof off. You can just create any characters you want. So now we've registered some new folks. So, this person here tells us about Sage as a class. Sage is a class we will not be encountering for a long time. They are like the super class. They're like the best mage that gets better equipment. Goof-offs really are useless. If you want to take one along, just wait until you get strong and take one along just for laughs. Anyway, because Slider here is just here to show off the NES version, we're gonna go grab our 3 clowns. Add member. So we're gonna take Fool. Take Aloof. And we're gonna take Lofo. Alright. Here's our party. We have the hero and their clown friends. We can ahem. Hold on. So 5 strength. With a formation, as mentioned, formation does matter. The front character is going to be attacked more often. I think it's something like 50, 30, 15, 5. So, clearly what we need to do... We're gonna hide Slyo behind the wall of clowns. Yeah, the ladies are wearing the bunny outfits, though the art which I'll be showing off next stream in the manual, in this version, is not a bunny outfit, which is very silly. It is in all the other versions, though. Alright. Alright. Alright, we have the wall of clowns. Oh, great! Fool did attack, and Loof attacked. Then Lofo attacked. Wow, that's incredible. Well, Lofo's dead. Okay, we got a Raven down. Alright, how many clowns are we gonna have left at the end of the fight? Alright, well, we're running out of clowns. There's a purpose to this. There's a reason I'm doing this specific setup. It's because I want to show off one bit with the NES version. We're gonna be swapping over here. Alright. Excellent work, Slyo. This is what I wanted to show. So one of the changes in the NES version from Japan to North America was that they needed to remove all religion. So we're no longer carrying coffins behind us because we aren't going to the church. We just have some Stay Puft Marshmallow ghosts behind us. The ghosts of clown future, the ghost of clown past, and the ghost of clown present. Is this the... Anyway, I don't plan on doing anything really on the NES version. I wanted to pull up the NES version to show off the opening cutscene of Ortega falling into a hole, and to kind of show you the visual style and look. You know, we get to see our little boy. We get to see how we recruit party members, and we just are given, hey, go, your dad fell in a volcano. Go fall in a volcano and beat Baramos if you can. It's great. There's the NES version is definitely like real. The NES versions of Dragon Warrior and Dragon Warrior 2 are a lot harder to play than the SNES versions. This one is at least like more balanced. But anyway, with that, let me quick pull up. We're gonna swap over to the Game Boy Color version to show off that, and then we're gonna pull up the Super Nintendo version, which is going to be the version we're going to be playing for real. And if you want to get your ideas ready, in this game, you go to the king, and the king just says, you know, hey, go hire some people to help you out. You don't have to. Anyway, we have an opening. We actually get like a cutscene. The Game Boy Color version here, the version I played, is a remake of the Super Nintendo version, so we'll be seeing similar bits here. But here we get to see, alright, Ortega's gonna take off and beat up Baramos. Yeah, I love the Game Boy Color version here. I would play it in full, but the Super Nintendo version looks beautiful. I want to play that one. I haven't played it. I've played this one, so. The NES version, the Super Nintendo version has more additional stuff, including a different class. Anyway, please give Ortega this cool helmet. I mean, you're not wrong, Wazen, in that, like, almost every RPG pulls from, like, it's almost impossible to be making a game that isn't a RPG of this style that isn't pulling from Dragon Quest in some way. Anyway, here's Ortega's journey. That's right, it's Bart. I love this track, by the way. This is a really good adventure track, the overworld theme. And thus Ortega fights a demon and makes his way to a town. And yes, as mentioned with that helm, each of the protagonists, each of the heroes of different Dragon Quests have their own look. And the lad here is one of the main looks. You know, he left the hat. No longer has the helmet there. You know, if you so... Ortega traveling the world. And as we saw in the opening to the NES version, we heard that he died on a volcano, so... Hell yeah, beam! As I mentioned, the opening of Ortega fighting on top of the volcano was only in the North American release of the NES version. But they added a different one later when they made a full opening. Alright, come on. BAM! Yeah, we'll be seeing the SNES version here in a little bit. I want to, again, open up the Game Boy Color version so we can see it here. Ortega fell in a hole. Here, if you look below Ortega's, you know, we see the lad, our main character. All right. So here we have Dragon Warrior 3. The opening on the Game Boy Color, and thus the Super Nintendo version, does have a different bit to it, because the Super Nintendo and Game Boy Color version have some added mechanics that make things a lot more interesting in my mind. Again, I did not play the NES version, but the game, I'll just show you. Anyway, we can do some medals. Looks like we can only fit Slyo here, so that's what we're gonna be. And we have again, we have choice. We start here this time. And we also have a different look, by the way. The hair's a little different and such. We should start one as a guy as well to show off the two different sprites. Anyway, this is our opening. Soon you will appear before me as a true hero. I wish to know what kind of person you are. So you get asked some different questions here as like a little personality test. Tell me your real name. Alright. They even give me a long name bit. Yeah, it's Jens. In which month were you born? 6. On which day were you born? Also 6. This is public information. I won't go any further. Yes, Chad. Hey, Jones. Alright. I love this. I love the little, like, look, we're gonna talk directly to you, the player. I need to know you. Before we start all of this, let's ask you some questions. Just think. I think that's cool. Is the sun the king of nature? Don't think too hard about it. Yes. Do you often dream? No. Do you prefer battle with magic or rather than fight with a sword? Yes. Have you ever thought of how wonderful flying could be? Yes. Do you think birds are Why do birds fly? If you could be reborn, would you like to be reborn as a prince or princess? No. Do you find it hard to turn down people's requests? Yes. Do you sometimes daydream and amuse yourself with imagination? Yes. If there were one wish in the world that would become true, could you say that wish right now? No. Do you often think about the past? No. Are you bothered by gossip? That actually probably should have been a yes. Someone is conned. Do you feel some of the responsibility lies with the victim? What? No. Do you want to grow up quickly? Have you felt that way? Hold on to your dream for a long time. Do you think it will come true someday? I see. I have a better idea of what kind of person you are. There you are. So that what are birds? This is the final question. Well, the final question has been asked and answered. I represent all. I have a good idea of your personality. You appear to be selfish. Ah, thank you, game. Regardless of what others say, you have to do things your way. You cause problems. Somehow never become disliked for your actions. Thanks, game. Selfish and yet lovable. So, personality. If you're familiar with Pokemon natures, personality in Dragon Warrior 3 for the Super Nintendo and Game Boy Color is like that. Every character has a personality. You get one starting with this little, questionnaire. This gives you your growth rates, yes. For instance, ordinary is a personality. And on ordinary, your growth rates are 100% across the board. Agile has, I think, a 130% speed growth, but a lower growth on other stats. Some personalities have a lower stat total. Rather than like moving hundreds across the board, you get less stats, or you might have more stats. There are personality traits that are only available based on gender as well. So, all right, we're now allowed to go to Volcano. Alright, so let's go to info. Hero, selfish. So we're gonna go talk to the king, and we're gonna go hire some more adventurers. Okay. Alright. It's Our Lady here. So okay, when I say that we have the lad, we do have the two different, the lad and the lady. It is sad that the lad gets used more, but the lad is also really great. I love the little kid. Get out of here. We're the coolest. We have double sword. How are you gonna beat us? Alright. He fell into a volcano. Barabos the Demon Lord. Nobody knows that the Demon Lord exists, but we have to beat him up before he takes over. And, of course, go to the tavern. Here's 50 bucks. We move really fast in this one, my goodness. Look at this. Look at this. This is blitzing move speed. Thank you for posting the lad. That's why I call them the lad. Alright. Also, let me look up... I'm gonna pull up personalities quick, just so I know what, Okay, so, selfish. The personality selfish is 105% agility, 90% across the board on everything else, except strength at 95. So, our stat growths are lower, with the exception of agility. Anyway. You should pick a warrior, cleric, and a mage. That's the trio. So you can grab the 3 basic companions here. They're like... when you see art from Dragon Warrior 3, you generally will see the lad, the male spellcaster, the lady soldier, and the lady cleric. Those are generally the 3 you'll see, but there's a bunch of them. You see different combinations. Oh, you're crazy, Paul. You found the option. I added the option, and I wasn't going to mention it until somebody else found it. So, we have a new, okay. Couple bits here. Number one, we have different named classes. We have Warrior, which is Soldier and Fighter. We have Mage, which is Mage. Cleric. Cleric was priest, oh god, I forget what it was called. It's Cleric. Dealer. Dealer is Merchant. Jester was the goof-off. And then we have Thief. Thief is the new one. Thief gets to use kind of odd weapons, has high agility, and has stealing as a mechanic. I found someone who may meet your requirements. Yes. The king has provided your companion with a gift of seeds. There are 5 kinds of seeds. So when you roll a character in this version, you hand off 5 seeds into different stats. But yeah, so the sexy type. Wait, did I just roll that immediately? Okay. So funny that we're not doing this. Of the personality traits, sexy or vamp, depending on which version you're playing, is a personality that's only on ladies, and it's like 120 across the board, like close to it, right? Like it's the one with the highest rolls. 110, 120, 105, 115, 120. Yeah. Because the Dragon Quest team is creeps at times, yes. Anyway, let's go grab a squad. And we're gonna go beat up some slimes. Oh, we even... I want doof. Now we're gonna grab Nero. Alright, so if you take a look, we actually have our little characters. They have, like, again, we're gonna be able to take a look at the portraits for these. And the portraits for these are iconic in a literal sense. Like, you're going to recognize the characters that are shown when we show the little portraits for each of these, I feel. I always check under photo when I go to the menu. Anyway, we have a thief, we have a mage, and we have a warrior. Anyway, we also have, some clubs. Some sticks. And then we want plan, reorder, Slyo, Nero, Doof, Rose. Yeah, like, if you take a look at some of these, they're going to be, like, just recognizable. Anyway. Let's go find some slimes. I like that we have this tower out here. We have Blaze out the gates. This Raven, by the way, rules. I love the look of this Raven. Also, they're animated. Okay. This is so good looking for... Like, we're on Game Boy here. Okay, it looks like all three of our characters have been picked. Thank you. The Game Boy Color version came out a few years after the Super Nintendo version, I think 5 or 6. And it technically has more features than the Super Nintendo version, but it has less, like, it, you know, it's like a smaller, you know, different art style, different world. There's a slime. Okay, I want to block so I can let slime attack. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I'm so glad they keep these animations on the Game Boy. You know? Noberq, do you want you can have a longer name than 4. Do you want 1 L on skull, or do you want multiple? If you just want 1, I'll keep 1. Also, you have one last bit that both Noberq and your Crazy Ball have to select. Like, because, like, Videl, you know, I'm guessing what we're going for there, but we have, you know, male-female choice. IMO, I think, in all respects, being a lady is stronger in this game. Like... I'm pretty sure it's just optimal. Like... Like, for some dumb reasons. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to go ahead and kind of show off the Game Boy version. We're not going to be doing a lot here. We'll be coming back to the Game Boy version later. We didn't get a monster medal. We actually have a lower chance of getting a monster medal because I have a thief in the party. Monster medals are the one thing in this version. Let me see if I can get one. I'll just beat up on monsters for a little bit until we get one. Having a thief in the party makes monster medals harder to get because the thief check happens before monster medals. And I'm gonna quick let this go, and I'll be back in a moment. Okay. One thing to note from that, let me actually show this off. Info. We all have experience 13, but you'll notice Rose is level 1, Doof is level 2, Slough is level 1. There are different classes have different growth rates as far as how fast they level. So the battle sounds are low on this. Alright. Okay. I'm not gonna do a bunch of monster metal stuff. Anyway, let's go ahead and pull up the actual ROM. Let's pull up the actual version we're playing. ROM. I mean, it is, but I don't have to say it. We're playing, so we're going to be playing the Super Nintendo version. Super Nintendo version was not released initially, or was not released outside of Japan. So we're playing on a translation, much like we were on, oh, I need a button presser. Much like we were on 2. Anyway, let's let the opening go. I could have stepped away during this, I'm dumb. So our opening here is basically the same as what we had on the Game Boy, but obviously the Super Nintendo is a more powerful console in what it looks like here. So we have a lot more detailed sprites and a lot more, the music has, you know, instrumentation and such. A lot more color as well. You'll also note, like a lot of stuff with Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest as a series, each game does add a number of bits that, like, every game after in the whole series adds on as these, like, iconic bits. A lot of character models that slowly get introduced, enemies like the little raven sitting on a skull, things of that nature. I think the game's a little low. I'm gonna pull it up a bit. Alright, that feels a little better in my ears. I don't know about yours, but hopefully. I believe in Ortega. Thank you. Good to know. So yeah, the Game Boy version did recreate this. And it's neat. We actually get to see a lot of the places we're going to go in the world, which is nice. We have a completely new world here. We'll get to see more. Yes, we'll get to see more next time when I take a look at the manuals and such. But we have a completely different, world we're in, so... Oh, God. This is very, like... Not demons, not X. Like, there's... I feel like this definitely could be me, you fighting, like, in a Ghosts and Goblins, like, fighting off a Firebrand. Demon's Crest, that's it. The thud on the walk is great. Actraiser, yeah. Well, I can't believe Ortega fell in a volcano for the 3rd time tonight. The baby. All right. So with all that prelude out of the way, we're going to spend the next hour starting up Dragon Warrior Quest Warrior 3. Alright, log 1. Dragon Warrior, indeed, you get it. Slyo. This is Slyo 3. Like, we all know this is Slyo 3. 3 eyes? Slyo? Yeah, this looks fine. And because I'm going with my character, me here. I forget if we want this on fast or slow. I'm gonna keep it here. I'll change it. Ooh, stereo. Thank you for the bits. Anyway, look at the lad. Please enjoy the lad. Alright. Are you ready for the personality test again? Right? Rosa, you're dead on. The ruler of everything. I am ready. No. Because they're gender locked. There's like we wouldn't be able to here. But if we were, we could. If I had chose the lady. There's there are like a number of gender locked titles. Like there's also can't be hero titles. I think. Like if I remember right, there's some that just literally aren't. Anyway, that's me. That's still me. That's also still me. I remember Lucky being the equivalent, like the I thought that was the equivalent one for it. I'd have to look at the list again. It's been a while. I was looking over it a little while, like a month back. Anyway, don't think too much. Quick and honest answers. It'll make it easier for me to learn about your personality. All right. Would you rather have an incredibly powerful weapon than a few good companions? Oh boy. No. Have you ever had a dream you were able to fly? Yes. Does flight give a bird freedom from our world? Why do birds fly? I said no on this one before. Reasonably so. Sure, why not? I said no on this last time, but I think the actual answer is yes. See, there's more sorrow in the world than joy. Oh, you're asking a hard question. Oh, damn. I think I understand your personality. Do birds need passports? No gods or kings, only birds. I'll push the boulder. This is just the trolley problem. Oh. I could push the rock again, but I'm not gonna. I feel as though I know what kind of person you are. Slayer 3, you look exhausted. Doing whatever you want all the time doesn't work out for you. You wonder why you have bad luck. Very self-motivated person, and you don't find this consequence to others. Truth is, you're just lazy. This is your personality. Exhausted? Ooh, I don't know what exhausted is because this is a translation. Oh boy. Could be lazy. Lazy would make sense. Okay, so I guess I'm selfish and lazy. Damn. Okay, lazy stats. 115% strength, 60% agility, 120% vitality, 65% int, 110% luck, minus 30 total. So this is actually a really good personality for physical. We have strength and vitality up. I really like the personality test. I think it's really good. Because it's not acting as though there is a perfect one. It's just telling you about the one it has. It's not like, you're the coolest. It's like, no, here's the positives and negatives of this trait. Oh, I'm so excited. Hero personality calls you God's coolest boy, but the stat growth is weird. That's very funny. Oh, I have a button for this. So, Aliahan, that's our starting. The adventure log. What's up? Your dad fell in a hole. It probably happened during a battle. I sure hope so. That'd be kind of embarrassing. This name remains unknown to the world of men, so you must not speak it. Alright. 50 G's. And we actually have 50, we don't get the 10 from the... Okay, so this is the accurate bit about combat. And as I mentioned, this is real. Like, the front party member is going to be the tank. They're going to be taking physical attacks and targeted more often. So you want the person in the front and second slot to be the people who have the high health, high defenses. I don't know if this was true in 2. You're incredibly lazy. Promontory? Oh, you're right. Oh! I have to do tiny metal hunting. Nothing in interest. Ooh. Alright, so we have to be searching everywhere. And we get cool animations, too. God, this game looks good. Well, but I don't have the key for that one. And here's the princess. I can't leave because of Baramos. This sucks. Every day is exactly the same. No one to blame. Ortega lives. Oh, we got jail? This is jail. Bakota. Alright. We have already have an initial, like, mini quest bit. Somebody stole a key, and they live in this tower. If only I still had the thief key. But it wouldn't open jail doors. Alright. Okay, so the characters have been picked. I added a secret option onto the channel points bit for make a character, and it got grabbed, so we're gonna make our cast. Once I finish looking around the damn. There's a mountain cave that leads to Najimi Town. Everyone says this. Alright, so we have some known barrel. Ooh, tiny metal! Tiny metal, tiny metal, tiny metal, tiny metal. Have all the characters been chosen? Yes, all three. So, we have a bag? I'm gonna use this on... Actually, hold on. You cannot appraise items without a dealer. How valuable is this? No one knows. Only the dealer knows. As far as character, like... have a temp dealer stash and recruitment? The female dealer is extremely Marley Chrono Cross. Sorry, Chrono Cross. Chrono Trigger. I love town theme. Can't believe the Archfiend is going to destroy the world. All right, first things first. Let's go collect our friends. Uh-huh. But what about 25 gold? This is a pre-Torneco world. Torneco's 4. We have the character that is Torneco right here, you know, the merchant character, but... Alright. Yeah, I mean, fighter, mage, cleric, that's a good party. That'll get the job done. Sages are chosen by God. Meow. All right. So this is the first. Videl the fighter, right? Adventurers drawn together by... Yeah, they're like stand users, you know? Strength 14, agility 11, stamina, wisdom, luck. This looks fine. Nomota the... Okay, and then we get to decide on seeds. What I want to do here is probably, like, split between, like, wisdom we don't care about on a fighter at all. Agility I don't think we need. We can go, like, between stamina, like, probably stamina and strength, maybe a little bit in luck, I don't know. Okay, let's go. Stamina, stamina, agility, strength, strength. Seems pretty bully. That's a terrible one. All right. Try to manipulate the seeds for a specific person I didn't quite understand, so I was just dumping them all one stat and hoping for the best. Zane, your call if you want me to re-roll things, but it's your character. Okay. That's too bad. Alright. Let me know where you want the seeds, then. Choose stats. Well, or unless you don't care, I'll put them in wherever I want if you don't mind. No, we actually have different stats, because of course, 3 stamina, 2 strength. 2, 3... Seems quite gourmet. How do you feel on gourmet? Your call. I don't know where gourmet lands. Is Videl a gourmet? What does that even imply? I don't know. That's a great question. Sounds more fun than bully or going short. Okay, great. So these are not stuck, by the way. You can change personalities by equipment and by books. These are not permanent. So if we want to, like, change over to a personality that's more fitting for, you know. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and make Nopercue's Cleric, then. Gourmet is 90%, but all that is int and agility, so, okay. Sure, whatever. So we got Skull. They're the Cleric. Alright. And we're gonna choose stats. It's probably like Wisdom and Stamina are gonna be the ones I want here. Maybe a little agility. I think 2-2-1. Unless he, again, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do here. All right. Seems pretty metaler. I love these. I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna roll with it unless you've got, Cleric's, alright. And then the last one is is going to be Bozo. Was it just ripped? Yep, it's just Bozo, alright. Alright. You crazy, Paw. Anywhere you want these? That's right. All right. Stats. Seems pretty silly. All right. That has to be right. Good. Good, good, good. That's our squad. So let's go ahead and pick up our squad here. The ones we have in the pocket are Sean, Rosa, and Cynthia. Oh, I see the full. I was only looking on the left. I didn't see the full name. Cynthia. Oh, okay. The warrior. So clearly she's just here with like a Garchomp, right? All right, and then we have a literal clown. That's right. Look at that character sprite. So you can equip it, but our attack goes down, so I'm just gonna put it in the bag. And I think I'm gonna go all seeds on Slyo. I think we're just gonna accept that world. All right, we've collected we have recruited our party. I love that you get to like make your characters and you can like kind of fine tune them and get them, the way you want. I didn't use the clown, so I'm interested in this. The clown is very silly. All right, so if you head north, you'll come across the village of Reeve. So that's our first goal of sorts. The hero has less customizability, but is very strong. They're a great character. Alright, let's check all the... That herb. Yeah, there's no class like hero. Nothing can go wrong while I'm on duty. Ugh. Tried to make a magic ball. How do you know about the Archfiend? Who told you? Okay, so we can get a shield and leather armor. One thing to note here, take a look at our equipment. Yes, I mentioned it a little earlier. Dragon Quest III came out 2 months after FF1. They were released very close to each other. NES FF3 came out years later. Everybody, like, again, it's easy to think Dragon Quest 1 and Final Fantasy 1 were contemporaries against each other. It's just not true. Dragon Warrior 3 came out in February of 88. Final Fantasy 1 came out in December of 87. 2 months. But yeah, one thing to note here is you might, like, our cleric actually has the ability to wear, like, a lot of this armor and shields. So, that's something we have, you know, as an immediate thing we can do. We'll probably be moving her, you know, moving Skull up into... Well? Hello. Welcome to the Metal King's Mansion! Alright. So these are the things we can get for tiny metals. Spiny whip, garter belt, blade ring, strength ring, smart glasses, and ninja suit, as well as Justice Abacus, Gale bandana, dragon claw, vivify staff, sacred bikini. I did mention that there were, you know, gender-locked equipment, and, well, you can see what I mean by that. So, the way this works is not you spend 5 medals or you spend 20 medals. These are what you get at that medal count. This was kept in Dragon Warrior Monsters, where you get, like, Zap Bird, and different monsters at different medal counts. It's great. Anyway, I love this little hut that's in a hole in the well. It's very cute. I always would check wells in video games. Especially RPGs. When you touch the well in Tales of Eternia, it tells you you have not enough karma. That one stuck with me forever. I don't know why. Okay, so that's the Najami Tower. This game has day-night. Resurrection, purification, or benediction. The The pot lid shield looks like anyone can use. That's cute. Alright, well. I hope you're ready. We're so big. Oh. Slime 5. We have 28 starting health. Holy crap. One thing to note, Bozo has MP. So we start with heal on the cleric. Wiggle, wiggle. Each companion receives 5 experience points. Videl is our gourmand. Look at the day-night happening. Here at bird animation, it's very good. And here's the village. It's Reeve. When you walk outside of town, you might see something suspicious in the southern forest. Burn! Kill those murderers dead! Thank you, Doc. You're being right on it with me. Alright, we have some of the you know, equipment. We have a turtle shell. The turtle shell is only equipable by Bozo. We have hats. Anyone can wear hats. The knife, which is also only for Bozo. What do you have there? A knife! No! Here we are, we have strength. Why does everybody want the magic ball? Ooh, we found a guidebook. I mentioned books are how you can change personality. Tiny metal. Right, I should be looking more for those. So, the muscle book will, yes, alters person. This will give, Meathead as a personality, which is super high. It's 130 strength and then much lower on wisdom, luck, and agility. Base vitality. Is that the whole town? Village of Reeve is pretty small. Jock better than Gourmand. Videl skimmed through the muscle guidebook. The book teaches Videl how to become a powerful individual. Nerds! Nerds. Nerds. So we want to check bookshelves. We might get, like, you know, a better cleric one than a meddler. Or maybe we want to keep meddler in it. Oh, is that a Hans? Is that a one-tile horse? I don't know, I feel like horse should be bigger. Whatever. Weird. So this right here is the spot in the forest we're talking about. We're gonna take a little bit of time. Oh boy. Wait. This is all Mirage? Oh, look at that. No! Well, that's our first offset EXP. That's unavoidable. We're going to have offset EXP. All classes are already offset, yes. Cool! Videl. $14 HP. Good levels, good levels. 5 luck. All right. Trustworthy. I want resurrection, please. Skull, and this should cost $10 because it's 10 per level. Almighty God, please resurrect Skull. Oh, it actually resurrects them in the right party slot. That's good. Speaking of tactic, order, we're gonna put Skull in the far back. Tidy items. Look at our cool bits. We have restore. There's just a heal button. Sort bag. We have some really good, like, you know, options. It's great. Alright, what we need is we need a little bit of money and like maybe a level. So this is the SNES version. A lot of this like, a number of these things were not on the NES version, but, like, it's still very, you know, nice to have. Alright, so we want to get in I want to get in a couple fights to get to level 2 before we go into, you know, you're gonna parry. Love the Raven animation. Honestly, one level on everyone is enough that, like, we can make it through this. NES Dragon Quest 3 is popular in a way that's hard to describe, so this remake got a lot of it put into it. Yes, and one thing we'll discuss more about tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next week, is kind of talking more about, a little bit more about it, the game and its popularity, because we'll be looking at, actually no, not next week, the week after. 2 weeks from now is when we'll be doing the commercials and such, which also includes the trailer for the HD version. And the fact that the HD version exists is obviously a big bit. Wow, we're just, okay, well, I guess we just get really big HP points in these. I'll take Stamina Wisdom. Expel. Quote the Raven, block this overhead. Kingdom for one group, the hitting skill is going to be a little while because we don't have an offensive mage. We don't have a wizard, a mage, you know. We will be getting some. But we don't have mage, wizard, black mage. Level 2. 5 HP. Okay, all of our points were in the actual stats. 3 strength, 3 stamina, and blaze. Bozo reaches 3. 2 HP, 9 MP. 11111 511. Alright, how much money do I... Can I buy, like, armor for the front? What is the luck for in this one? You would think that luck would have something to do with crits, but that actually is not true. Critical chance is either you are a fighter and you have good crits, or you're any other class and you have a 1 in 128? 1 in 64? Something like that. Luck actually deals with spell accuracy in this. Okay, let's get a training suit for Videl. And when I say spell accuracy, I mean opposing spell accuracy, not your own. To my knowledge, yes. I don't know if it affects other things, but... Alright. Let's go into the first dungeon, shall we? We've been told about it. Yeah, like it's like the rate for you being affected by sleep, you know? Yeah, status effect resist. There's a weird stat to be called luck that, well... Frogor and Anteater. This might be bad. I don't know how, Bozo is analyzing the situation. So, expect that. I'm really good at missing the, The animations are incredible. So yeah, this is something we're going to start seeing with Bozo. I don't know exactly what the rate is, but with Bozo, you can kind of think of Bozo kind of like a Kane from 2. Sometimes they'll just take a turn off. Vidal 3, 2 HP, and stats abound. Clowns are inherently cursed, yeah. Skull 3, that's good. 31313. Sorry, 31311. Boing. Bozo's gonna need it. What? Bozo just tried to run. Slime X4. I don't have a lot of help. MP on Skull, that's not great. Nice dodge. I have 1 healing herb on me. Ooh, Traveler's Clothes, huh? Sure. That is an upgrade. Delivery now looked up what Bozo can do. That's good. I'm glad the choice was made. There's a reason I allowed the choices to be made as they were. I specifically said no duplicates so that I wouldn't end up with 3 clown. One trick about no duplicates is that if somebody said to have the lad and the lady clowns, I would have allowed it. I would have 2 clowned. Ooh, Bozo to 4. Bozo levels quick. 12 luck! Bozo, the luckiest clown in the world. 39 luck. That's not even a real number. I wasn't going to tell you how to multi-clown drifting, but if you would have rules lawyered at me, I would have allowed multi-clown drifting. That's all I'm saying. Bozo it's just slimes. It's okay. Alright, level 3 for Slyo 3. 8 and 1, and then 4 stamina. That's what nice. So we're just kind of going through cave. Who knows where cave leads? We ended up in South Cave. Well, let's head to town. Look, look, we have the dusk slimes. Oh. Very cute dusk slimes. How cool. And we might as well hit town while we're up here. We're almost out of MP is the problem. It's not our HP. Everybody's, like, we're doing fine in fights. I just want to be able to heal in case of anything. $200, oh boy. Alright, let's, we can give Bozo a sword, we can give Skull a sword, we can give both Bozo and Skull a sword. And Videl would actually go down with a sword. I'm gonna start handing out swords. Alright, Bozo. Here's your sword. Alright, and again, one moment, I'm gonna quick refresh the drink. Alright, we also have a bunch of sales to do. Club. Club. We're still getting 75% for items. That's nice. Cypress stick. Clothes. I can buy a hat for somebody. Let's get the lad a nice hat. Alright, now our stats are a lot more, like, set for going into dungeon. So let's do it. Let's clean out. Let's see if we can get to the tower and get ourselves a thieves' key. Perhaps. Bozo has a sword. Let's go right. Okay. Trick moth. Oh my god. Well, we found a shortcut to the castle. That's such a good frog boing noise, by the way. That's a lot of experience. Skull to 4. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I'll take those stats. Ooh. Brrrr. Alright, we've made it to a tower. Again, we talked about this in 2. I really like the way that, like, some rooms are covered to make you better explore the space. The fact that you have to do so is really nifty to me. Vidal to 4. Ooh, there's that agility. Coming in hot. Boom, boom. Yeah, we're reasonably powerful enough that this dungeon is not a problem for walking around and bopping on the head. But one thing about this is that this is kind of like our we only have some small-term goals, right? We know we're going to fight the Archfiend Baramos, which means we're looking for a volcano at some point. But we don't really know what else that could be. Oh, hi. Sure. Thanks. God, Bozo 5. 7 MP. Alright. Infinite luck clown. I have to leave the frogs alive because they have a better animation. Bozo is analyzing the situation. That's right. Allow me to consider. I wonder. Alright, Slyo needs to take 8 damage. Oh, I'll take a free herb at this stage. Bozo falls over doing a trick. Ah, Vidal took a hit. No. Oh well. But yeah, as you'll notice, the characters that we've hired, you know, who are going to be our good friends as time goes along, do level faster than Slyo does. The lad, because they're always in the party, will level slower. Making our way around. It is not hard to change up the party. If you want to, and there are reasons to do so. We'll come across the main one later, but like if I just decided I didn't want to have Bozo, I could, you know, just have Bozo leave the party, and I could go pick up Cynthia, right? Or I could create a new character. That sort of like flexibility is really cool. And once you're later in the game, picking up a character at level 1, like, that's not great, but they'll level very quickly, as long as they can stay alive in one fight, right? Damn. Alright, that's nice. Scroller and speed up. Hello. Finally, Slyo 3, you've come. My dreams have told me I should give you this key. No, I guess they were just dreams. Yes. Alright, we have the thief key. By the way, there are books that can change your personality. You should definitely read them all. And not care about it. Tomboy. I have to assume that one's locked. We could hand that to Skull, or we could hand that to Videl if we wanted. It is a different one than Jock. Jock is anyone. Tomboy is just, the ladies. If I just keep changing Videl's, personality every, like, 3 levels, I think that's what we're gonna be doing. Yeah, let's do it. Videl loves to read. Videl just loves reading. Reading the books has caused millions of childhood memories to return to Videl. Alright, let's check the rest of the tower. Also, I figured by the name Tomboy would be a reasonably strong, so obviously you don't know what all the personalities do, but the names are actually reasonably descriptive. Like, you're gonna be able to tell, like, in a number of them, like, what the main stat on them would be, right? Like, extra strength and agility? Yeah. And of course, we'll have to see which ones we might want to give to Slyo and Bozo and Skull. Excuse me. Though silly does sound perfect, you're not wrong. Bozo probably is never changing off silly. Alright, any items up here? I think this led to a little room with an item. Yes. Oh, another tiny metal. That's 3. 2 more and we can get the whip. I don't know if we'll be able to use the whip. I know that whips are a thief equipment, but I don't know who else gets them. 40 gold. Nothing. Clowns with whips would make sense to me. Alright, I think we've gone through the tower. We have the key, so now we can leave. Yeah, I think we just leave. There was a door up here we should check out. Ooh, Vidal level 5. What do we get? 8 HP. Whoa, those are some stats for a fighter. Bozo 6. Wait, how much? Hold on, how much luck is that? Bozo, please tell me. No! I used the luck seed on the wrong character. Bozo's trick. Oh, speaking of Bozo's trick, I should probably heal Bozo. Bozo is 100% in on the joke, you're right. I'm sorry, did Bozo fall asleep? Love to see those excellent moves. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Did you notice that there's multiple wiggle types? There's multiple slime wiggles. Ooh, treasure. Agility seed. Wooden helmet. Two. All right. So tiny metals take up multiple spaces, but you hand them off, so it's not really a problem. I love Bozo in our party. When Bozo tries to run, we pull out the wooden cane. No, Oh, the tiny metals are great. Well, no. I love tiny metal. We also have the bag, so... Bozo, stop running! Alright, so there's side-to-side wiggle, and then there's like wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Like, just watch the wiggly, you know? There's side-to-side wiggle. And then there's wiggle, 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 wiggle. Alright, I think I cleared most of this area out, actually. $46, that's so nice. I might want to move Bozo up to slot 2 now. Once I get the turtle shell. For aggro reasons, you know, for targeting. I don't think it went this way. Slime X5. Oop, we did find a treasure we missed. I'll take an herb. Again, at this point, herb is fine. Alright, let's get out of here and let's head to the castle. We can see what the thief key might open up for us. And then we also can buy some upgrades. I'm really excited for how powerful Videl is going to be. Actually, all of our characters are going to be pretty good. There's no such thing as a, like, one of the things that's really strong about this setup that Dragon Word here has, level 5, is that you basically can't go wrong. MP2, which is nice. And heal. We don't know what MP. That'll be something we'll have to fix up. Maybe we'll get a personality book to change off lazy at some point. Alright, we did Najara Tower. We're gonna head back and check out what the key opens. And then we're gonna start world exploration, you know? There's a lot of stuff we need to do. We have to beat the Archfiend Baramos. That's a tall order for the lad. But I believe the lad can do it. The squad is real. Alright, one more battle for the road. Alright. Damn it. Okay. I should have just read the smart book. You can break the seal on the travel door with the magic ball. Supposedly the old man who created the magic ball lives in Reeve. Oh! That's 4. So we now have like a mini quest. Now that we have the key, there was a place in Reeve we couldn't enter. And so perhaps we can talk to the old man who created the magic ball. Also a thing we can do. This door's open. So I can go back into the dungeon from town now. It's nifty. Oh, there's a door over here and a door. Okay. Is that just a wrecking ball? No. There once was a traveler's door in the far eastern regions of Alian. Alian. Oh, that's fun. That's a sneaky way we can get in the castle. Alright, let's go drop off the tiny metals. I'm excited. One more tiny metal, that gets us a whip. I would love to, I'd love to get a... They're called small metals, but I call them tiny metals because I'm used to them being called tiny metals because of character limits in Dragon Warrior Monsters. Alright, so let's head back to Reeve. Actually, before we leave... Alright. Do we ever check our own dresser? In later games, there are mini medals. Hold on, let me... I think we checked some... We checked the barrels, I know. Oh! Sure. 5 gold. One strength. That's, you know what? That's a point of strength we didn't have before. That could be a whole level's worth of strength. Alright, we have to go buy a turtle shell now. Did you know that Bozo is actually secretly a turtle hermit? 6 slime. By the way, I can choose to target the party. Uh, Top Boss, I believe that starts in 4. I'm sad to say. Three and 3 for Skull. You know what? Those are nice numbers. Just 2s across the board, you know. I'm never gonna turn down, like, you know, pluses like that. Alright. So let's go ahead and go purchase our turtle shell. Are there better things to buy? Certainly. This chain sickle, for instance, can be equipped by anyone. Now let's go into order. We're moving Bozo to slot. Slot 2. So I mentioned we're in town looking for a place we could enter. Wisdom Seed, okay. You might think, by the way, one thing to note, I think we've talked about this, looking at, you know, our lab, we're back to having MP. Slyo 2 did not have MP. Slyo 2 attacked. Slyo 3 might know a spell, and knows, like, heal right now. 2. Thank you. I need Blaze and Return right now? Alright, we got the magic ball. Take the ball to the lake cave, which is east of here. The ball will break the seal, blocking the portal. Ah, no new books. I was kind of hoping for a new book. Alright, one thing I need to do, though, is I actually need to head back to the castle. Ooh, the light coming through these trees? That's so good. That was not part of the unofficial translation. That happens in the Game Boy Color version. We started as the lady in the Game Boy Color, and that occurred. The king going, ah, yes, daughter of Ortega. $140, oh my god. Bozo needs 65. Vidal 71. Skull 184. Holy smokes. Alright. Alright. With that, that's gonna be the end for today. Hope you all had a fun time with looking at Dragon Warrior 3 on the NES, Game Boy Color, and then starting our full run-through on the Super Nintendo. Next week, we'll be taking a look at the, as we have in the past, we've been going kind of like looking at outsider, information. looking at manuals, pulling up commercials. So we're going to take a look at the manual for not all of the manual. There's a couple different ones. There's the Game Boy Color one and the NES one. We'll pull those up, take a look at those, and then we'll go ahead and use ball on door. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the power while holding the reset button. Thank you all for joining. If you want to catch more, you always follow. Thank you to everybody who, thank you to the folks who did make their choices and set up the party. I appreciate it. Thanks for the bits, Benak. Tomorrow should be live, and then I'm planning on like Vintage Cube. So, all right. Anyway, that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.